Good morning. Good morning, learners, math enthusiasts, mathletes, and math lover. Welcome to our first ever online lecture in Mathematics 7. I will be your teacher for today. I am teacher Jeric. Just a short background about myself. I am a graduate from Bicol University Polangi campus with a degree in secondary education, major in mathematics. As of now, I am practicing my career and profession as a mathematics teacher and at the same time, mathematics coordinator in our school. I do also private tutorial. What about Mathematics 7? One of the concepts that we need to learn in Mathematics 7 is that the learners needs to demonstrate understanding of key concepts of algebraic expression, the properties of real numbers as applied in linear equation, and inequalities in one variable. Our today's lesson will be about the properties of equality, specifically in addition and multiplication. Our objective for today are the following. At the end of this session, the students should be able to perform fundamental operations on integers and also illustrates the different properties of operations on integers. Are you ready, class? Okay, let's proceed. Now, I have here a simple question for you. What are properties? Okay, very good. So properties in science may refer to the behavior, characteristics, attitude of an element or an object. But here in mathematics, we have a certain defined definition for that. So properties said to be rules that indicate a standard procedure or methods to be followed. That is in solving, evaluating, or understanding an equation. I have here an essential question. Why is it important for you to understand the basic operations and their properties? This essential question, you are going to answer this one at the end of our session. I do hope that you will formulate a better, concise, and an in-depth answer with this essential question. Okay, class? Now, let's talk about the first properties of integers, which is commutative. So I have here the addition and multiplication. So in addition, changing the order of the addends does not change the sum. Okay, as you can see, I capitalized the word order. Yes, that is, as we all know, commutative. It came from the root word commute. Commute means from one place going to another place. Same goes to our lesson for today in math. That is changing the order of the addends or the numbers. It doesn't affect the value of the number. Yes, in mathematical notation, we have here a plus b is equal to b plus a. As you can see, the placement of the given variable changes. Now, given the integers 7 and 2, 7 plus 2 is equal to 2 plus 7. Now, if we are going to evaluate this one, 7 plus 2, that is equal to 9. Same goes to the other side. 2 plus 7 is equal to 9. So as you can see, class, it does not change. Okay? The value will never alter after all. Okay? Next, what about in multiplication? Changing the order of the factors does not change the product. Same goes to addition. Okay? Still, we are referring to the order. Now, whatever the order of the factors, it will not change the value. For example, 7 times 2, that is 14. is equal to 2 times 7. So that is also 14. So changing the order, the placement of the given number will not change its value. Remember, commutative, commute, that is referring to the order. Okay, class? Do you have any question? None? Oh, very good. Now, I want you to answer this 3-item exercise. Our direction is to complete the examples using the commutative property. Are you ready? I think you're ready now. Thank you. Now, 4 plus 5 is equal to blank. Very good. So 4 plus 5 is equal to 5 plus 4. Very good. Next, 7 times 1 is equal to blank. Yes? Okay, that is correct. 1 times 7. Okay, very good. What about the last item? Blank is equal to 50 plus 23. Okay, the answer here is 23 plus 50. Very good. So do you have any question, class? Okay, let us proceed. So our next property is associative property. Now, in addition, changing the grouping of the addends doesn't change the sum. So if in commutative, we deal with order, now remember in associative, we deal with groups, okay? Grouping of the numbers. Now for addition, we have here a mathematical notation that is the quantity A plus B plus C is equal to A plus the quantity B plus C. Okay, very good. For example, the quantity 7 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 7 plus the quantity 2 plus 3. Okay, now let's first operate the numbers inside the parentheses. So 7 plus 2, that is equal to 9, plus 3 is equal to 7 plus the sum of the two numbers inside the parentheses, that is 2 plus 3, which is equal to 5. Now 9 plus 3 is equal to 12, is equal to 7 plus 5 is also equal to 12. So as you can see, even changing the groups or the grouping of the addends, it doesn't change the value of each side of the equation. Very good. What about in multiplication? Multiplication. Now, changing the grouping of the factors does not change the product. Okay, we have here the mathematical notation that is the quantity A, B times C is equal to A times the quantity B, C, okay? So we are using here multiplication. For example, the quantity 3 times 2 times 3 is equal to 3 times the quantity 2 times 3. Okay? Let's first operate the two factors inside the parentheses. The first factor. So 3 times 2 that is equal to 6. Copy 3 is equal to 3. Then 2 times 3 is 6. So 6 times 3 that is equal to 18. What about on the other side? So 3 times 6 is also equal to 18. Okay, very good. Remember in associative, grouping. Okay. What about in commutative? Order. Now, let us try to answer exercise number 2. Same direction, that is to complete the examples using the associative property. 1 plus the quantity 4 plus 5 is equal to blank. What do you think is the answer here, class? Okay, very good. So the answer here is the quantity 1 plus 4 plus 5. Very good. Next. The quantity 7 times 1 times 2. is equal to blank. So changing the group, yes, what is your answer? That is correct, very good. The answer here is 7 times the quantity 1 times 2. Next, blank is equal to the quantity 50 plus 23 plus 11. What do you think is the answer here, class? Yes? The answer here is 50 plus the quantity 23 plus 11. Very good. Any question, class? So in associative property, you will gauge more in understanding, evaluating, and it makes your operation more easier. Okay? Next, what do I have here? The next property, so just a recap, we have commutative, associative, and next is distributive property. What is distributive property? So the product of a factor and a sum is equal to the sum of the products of the given number. Yes. Now, we have here the mathematical notation that is A times the quantity B plus C, or the first factor is A, and the next factor is the sum of B and C is equal to the product of A and B plus the product of A and C. Did you get it, class? Okay, very good. Next, this is an example applying the integers. That is 3 times the quantity 2 plus 3 is equal to the quantity 3 times 2 plus 3 times 3. Let us see. Let us operate each sides, okay? So here, class, let's first operate the numbers inside the parentheses. That is 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Then copy the first factor. Same goes on the other side. That is 3 times 2 is equal to 6 and 3 times 3 is equal to 9. Then 3 times 5 is equal to 15 and 6 plus 9 is equal to 15. As you can see, applying distributive property, we get the same value on each side of the equation. Are you ready for an exercise? Yes, that's great. Okay. The first item is 1 times the quantity 4 plus 5. Who can answer this one? Yes? Okay, very good. The answer here is 1 times 4, that is 4, plus 1 times 5, that is 5. So 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. Very good. Next. 7, the quantity 7 plus 1 times 2. So the answer here is 2 times 7 plus 2 times 1. Yes, that's correct. Next, blank is equal to 50, the quantity 50 plus 23 times 11. So 50 times 11 plus 23 times 11. That is also correct. Very good. Now, we have 3, okay? The C, that is for commutative, A for associative, D is for distributive, and last, identity. Okay, I for identity. Now, what about in addition? The sum of any number and 0 is the given number. So you call this 0 as additive identity. Okay, class. So in mathematical notation, you have here A plus 0 is equal to A. So any number added by 0, the answer is itself, the number itself, okay? Please do bear in your mind that context, okay? For example, 7 plus 0, any number, so our number is 7. Now, added to 0, the answer is 7. Very good. What about in multiplication? The product of any number and 1 is the given number. So the product of any number and 1 is the given number. Or the number or the answer is the number itself. So 1 here is called the multiplicative identity. Okay? This is our mathematical notation. A times 1 is equal to A. Again, any number multiplied by 1, the answer is the number itself. For example, 7 times 1 is equal to 7. Yes, that is correct. Any question, class? None? Can we proceed? Okay, very good. I would like you to answer this essential question. Now, why is it important for you to understand the basic operations and their properties? You can submit your answer in our comment section below of this video. Thank you. Next, for your performance task, I would like to apply it in a real world situation. So our direction here is to give a real life situation wherein the different properties, that is commutative, associative, distributive, and identity, wherein you can apply that in real world. So you can submit this one through a portfolio, an infographics, a poster, or in a website. Any platform will do, class, okay? Oh, thank you. For your quiz, I would like to illustrate the property needed in each item. Thank you, class, for sitting in our lecture for today. For query, suggestion, and comment, I have here my phone number, my email, and the likes. Thank you, and I do hope that you will learn more about mathematics. Bye.